But because this I want just so I could get my dex up. I feel like getting my dex up is the better of the two, because that just helps me all around. Yeah, let's do this. Let's increase our dex. Yeah, I think I'll be happy with that. And we can give him medium armor now. Reliable talent. When making an ability check with a skill you're proficient with, the lowest result you can roll on the die is 10. Even if it's a critical fail? Nice. I'll accept it.
What a day.
That could be very helpful
One
right
step
now.
at a time.
Look, it's Boo.
What's in here?
Alright. Starion, my friend. Caravan strongbacks. Rustic chest. Wow. That's a lot of stuff that we never unlocked. Let's unlock these one at a time. Maybe Astarion might find something. Lockpick.
With pleasure.
Steeped in bliss. Okay. Wow. I think
Oh, I have the magic
Gale already knows these. Yeah, already knows these.
Keep your distance, darling. Subtle steps.
Lockpick.
Simple.
Okay. Lockpick this one. You're amazing. Take that, and then lockpick. So useful. You are so useful, Astarion. Okay.
Every kicked buttock, another step on the path. Camaraderie.
Oh,
adventure,
there's another
violence.
chest, Astarion.
Over
Sorry.
here.
Lockpick.
Easy.
7. Oh, what the heck was this chest? Oh, okay. Alright, let's see what armor we can wear for him. We can wear mediums now. Uncommon, rare, very light. Gain +2 on initiative rolls, adventure and stealth. Add your full dexterity modifier to your armor class. That's good for him. Creatures have disadvantage on saving throws when resisting your attacks and spells that inflict restrain.
Don't touch me.
That's really good. Nice. Nice. I really don't like that look on him, though. I think I'm gonna have him wear this, just because it looks so much better on him. Yeah, let's add that to wares, because that's not gonna be as useful to you. Alright, and then I feel like
These things have stayed interesting.
we had the murder weapon dagger that I think Steelmaker. Give that to Astarion. He can use the murder weapon. Club? Yeah, that's wares. He doesn't need that. Steelmaker. Yeah. The wearer gains +1 bonus to a spell save DC while threatened. Feel like that can just go to camp. And that can be added to wares. Alright. I think he's okay. What are there actually other...
Go. Yes, please.
gloves or amulets that you might want to wear. Featherfall, jump to decreased by 1.5. No, that's still really good for him. Bracers of defense is really good. Because he's a little squishy. Although Will is too. I may give the Will those bracers as well. Use an action surge. Raging. Acidic surfaces. Sword of Screams. That might be good for him actually. Sword of Screams. And then, yeah, Soothing Songs. He doesn't need that. Okay. Sword of Life Stealing. Stillmaker. There we go.
No one stopped me yet.
Knife of the Undermountain King.
Trust no one.
Short sword. Do I want life stealing?
Can't give up now.
When the wielder scores critical hit when rolling 19, when they roll 2 damage or less, reroll that I take the higher result. Lightly or heavily obscured targets when using this blade.
What now?
Do I like this more than... Do I have proficiency with this weapon? I don't remember. Catharix Netherstone. I already get temporary hit points, so... Yeah, I already get temporary hit points. So maybe give this to
Watch
him.
your back.
Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. There we go. And then we probably don't have any more capes left, do we? Probably not. And I don't see any other rings. Okay.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Ring of Regeneration. Yeah.
Quite ready for you.
Still alive, so that's progress. Have a lot on my mind and, well,
Okay.
in it.
Minx, let's tidy things up.
Camaraderie, adventure,
Lots to set up, folks.
violence.
Sorry about that. But I wanted to get this, you know, out of the way.
Mine.
Mine. I love how Boo's just hanging out. I'm shocked this man is still not encumbered. He is such a mule whore, pack mule, and I love it. Okay. In case the guards find us, we're going to block our way with all of these chests. There we go.
Well, hello.
Come, Astarion.
It stinks.
Got a long road ahead.
Where's Gale? There we go.
All right. What now?
How delicious.
Let's go this way first.
Yes, let's.
Yes, let's. Say before anything crazy happens. Who knows if this thing's gonna blow. I'm surprised this thing isn't
A
trapped.
crooked touch.
20? I feel like you got this. You have a plus 12 bonus. Your minimum is 10.
Let's get going. One day I'll catch a break.
Before her time as an exarch of Tempest and a goddess of strategy, the Red Knight was a paladin most devout. She toured armies the world over as both student and teacher, and thus was she elevated by Tempest to her current status. These pages contain that of her which was left on the material plane after ascension.
Quite some valuable knowledge hidden between these pages.
Scroll of Artistry of War. Summon the apparition of 6 Master Sin or 6 Master Strategists. Each apparition strikes the target for choosing, dealing 8 to 18 force damage on a hit. Yes. We're gonna pick this up. Here you go, Gale.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
There you go.
Time to rest.
He loves his knowledge. And here, I don't know if you can learn this.
Not my magic.
Yes, you can. Strategy. New spell. Curriculum of Strategy. Artistry of War.
Elminster's not around.
Let's
Might as
prepare
well.
that, shall we? Let's prepare that. It's a level 5. Heck yeah. Cloud Kill. Conjure Elemental. Witch Bolt. Mage Armor. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Force Magic.
Let's get going.
Nice. Thank you, Astarion.
What have we here? Let's go.
Let's go. I've missed you, Astarion. Alright. Work your
Let's
magic.
crack it open.
15. Child's Play.
These things have stayed interesting.
Alright. Let's see if there's a fight. Ram is it? Is
Have
there
to
some
keep
puzzle?
going.
Tread. Be cautious.
Yeah, let's disarm everything.
Each door named after a wizard of renown. The annals must be behind Carsus's door.
I don't know which one that would be. So does that mean he'll never botch? That's what it sounded like. He'll never botch. That can't be right. I'm pretty sure he could still botch.
This way.
I don't remember which one would be Karsus.
All right.
Maybe
What now?
Gale knows?
Anything I can do for you, consider it
Silverhand. Elminster. Oh, Elminster. Karsus. Okay.
Someone there.
Okay. He's already disarmed those. Okay.
All right.
Lockpicking is impossible.
On my way.
Never a dull moment.
So this is a puzzle, right? What did it say in the dialogue? Anything I can do for you. So how do I...
Time to press ahead.
Am I missing something? Impossible to lockpick.
Keep a blade close. Watch the shadows.
Iron torch. What if Gale does it?
Direct me.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Is there something to do with this
Need
thing
to
down
find a
here?
way forward.
Silverhand.
Here we go.
Oh, go through here first, maybe.
Tread.
Carefully.
pals and
This place is
trade.
more dangerous than I thought.
Illusion, abjuration, transmutation, evocation.
Careful, I bite.
Astarian's gonna have his work cut out for him.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Evocation, illusion, abjuration, transmutation. I don't know anything about
Is that
Tarsus.
blood? No,
So-
never mind.
Ah, my favorite traveling.
I'm just gonna guess.
Best be on my way.
I mean, these are all
Better not be
illusions.
cursed.
I don't think these are right, but Silverhand, Elminster, Karsus. Abjuration, transmutation, evocation. Transmutation? Alright, where's a little trial and error? 111, 1111. Dang. 111, 1112. Dang.
Someone doesn't like visitors.
Abjuration.
What now? Oh dear. Someone's left a trap.
Great. Great. Shadow. Silver. Demon. Wild. Shadow. Illusion. Abjuration. Transmutation.
Very well then. Moving.
We didn't disarm that one. Oh no, poor Boo. Poor Boo. Silver. Oh, dude.
Someone doesn't like visitors.
Yes, my friend.
Oh, goodness sakes. Not a good time.
Long road ahead.
Disarm it, please. Poor Boo. We need to tread lighter.
Still alive.
To Karsus.
So that's progress.
Unlock hereby the path to the Karsus Vault.
There's an Elminster vault here too. Gargoyle head.
Someone there. Don't linger.
Let's just disarm everything. You all, get back in here. You all, get back in here. Goodness gravy. Ugh. Do I have to explicitly tell you everything myself? Yeesh. Definitely are gonna have to rest. There we
Shouldn't
go.
have wished to live in more interesting.
I did not sleep. I did not snore. It was a battle trance.
It was a battle trance. Actually, I like him better
Let's
in that
move.
outfit than in his armor.
What path
To be
lies
very
before me?
honest. Okay.
I'll give it a shot.
Oh, this must take us to Elminster. Might as well try to go for Elminster while we're at it too. Evocation.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors. Be careful. There are traps about.
Yeah. Just disarm them all.
Step quick.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors. A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Yeah, just disarm all of them. Foresight. Doesn't Elminster have foresight? Isn't that how he knew?
Well, hello.
Foresight. Invulnerability. That's not Elminster. Gate. Wish. Wish.
A trap.
Elminster. Oh, jeez.
Someone
No, no, no.
doesn't like
Back, 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 back. Why do I never learn? Just disarm it. Just disarm it, please. Nice.
Unlock hereby the path to the Elminster Vault.
Might as well.
Can't give up now.
Hopefully Gale won't be upset. He might actually be very curious about it, to be honest.
No one stopped me yet.
Good job, Asterion.
At the ready.
This is why we keep you around.
Let's see.
Nice. First things first, let's go to Karsus before we do Elminster. Glaive +1, Great Axe
Another
+1.
day, another dungeon.
Is this a puzzle? Ooh, there it is. Scroll of Dethrone. Could use that on Gortash. Maragon Halberd. There's a lot of weapons here for Minsk.
Looking ahead.
Magus be warned. It is a great paradox among our kind, who so value the art of learning, that we believe ourselves ever cannier than the ones who came before. If envy is the disease of the artist, hubris is that of the wizard. Though I fear my warning will fall on deaf ears, I will say it again. The closer a wizard creeps to the domain of the divine, the closer oblivion creeps with him. I thought myself an equal to Mystra, and devised a plan to make myself her equal. I would pluck one strand of weave and contain it with an amulet I spent the better portion of my years devising. How regret instantly heaved itself upon my head. I was trapped within the amulet instantaneously, and passed around from collector to curio hall for the better part of a millennium. Only now that I am freed, with barely the strength to hold my quill, can I leave this final warning as testimony. Gold chalice.
Evil hides and boo seeks.
Scroll of Dethrone.
Lost in thought.
Scroll of Dethrone. Shred a foe's very essence by pulling on strands of the weave. That sounds very much like Gale. That sounds very much like Gale. Dethrone, is that level 5? Yeah. Yeah. He doesn't have any level 6 spells equipped. We should do that. Witch Bolt is good. Mage Armor. He doesn't really hardly ever uses that. Hardly ever uses that. Counter Spell. We don't use Sleet Storm because we have Ice Storm. Fireball is good, but we use a lot of others instead. Conjure Elemental. Feel like Cloud Kill. Let's do Dethrone. I don't think we'll be using Fireball very much. Chain Lightning. Disintegrate. Yeah. Ice Storm. Phantasmal Killer. I might as well use Disintegrate at that point. Yeah. Dethrone. Conjure Elemental. Curriculum of... let me get rid of that and that. And get... Cloud Kill, Cone of Cold, Telekinesis, Disintegrate, Chain Lightning, Flesh to Stone, Englobe Invulnerability, Circle of Death, Wall of Ice, Sunbeam. Feel like instead of Cloud Kill, we'll just use Circle of Death. And then Globe Invulnerability might be really useful. So, yeah. 4, 3. That's what we'll do for right now. Even though he has only one level 6 spell. We'll do that for right now. Probably have too many level 6 spells. Let's get rid of that. Let's put Cloud Kill back on. Yeah. Yeah. That's fine. Let's save.
Have a lot on my mind and, well,
Annals of...
in it.
The Annals of Karsus. The preamble to a civilization's downfall, committed to parchment by the very hand that wrought its destruction. The truth of the crown, I hope. All that stands between us and enlightenment is the turn of a page.
It's all yours. Give the book to Gale. No, I trust Gale with this. I trust him. Wow, it looks cool. I like the cover.
This isn't what I expected. This is much more. And this is no mere journal. It contains Karsus's original plans for the crown's construction. His designs for godhood.
Interesting. The design for self-destruction. More like, didn't this crown kill Karsus? Godhood. I know crowns are an ego boost, but that's ridiculous. A design you could follow? I don't know if I necessarily think Gale should be a god. How did such a powerful object end up in the hands of the Absolute? Karsus, crown, you might need to catch me up a bit. Godhood. I know crowns are an ego boost, but that's ridiculous.
Gods have ascended through far stranger means. A circle drawn on a globe, a walk in a swamp, the destruction of a magical stone. Why not with a symbol of such innate authority? The book states that the crown and netherstones were originally one construct, seemingly sundered at the moment of Karsus's downfall. If we can collect the crown's setting and the 3 netherstones, and with the correct invocation of certain spells and gestures detailed in these notes, I think I could reforge it.
But then what? To what end? Yeah, we already know the crown's dangerous. Wouldn't that make things worse? You think that what happens if you fail? That crown has caused chaos. We should be seeking a way to destroy it, not make it more powerful. But I at least want to ask questions. Gord is curious. Ultimately, he thinks that no good can come from an object like that. But he's at least curious enough, especially because Gale seems to be really interested in it. We already know the crown's dangerous. Wouldn't that make things worse?
Worse? It could be the best thing that ever happened to me. To us.
To us? Really? Why do you say that?
Just think of it. The power of the gods in mortal hands at last. would be free of doctrine and dogma, confined only by the limits of our imaginations. We must discuss this further, but quietly, privately.
This is very interesting.
Find me later, and I will show you something truly divine. I will show you what a crown like this could mean for both of us.
Cord is really curious about this. That crown is an abomination, Gale. I don't need a private conversation to say. No, he doesn't want to dismiss Gale. He doesn't want to, like... That's one thing he loves about Gale, is his thirst for knowledge and just trying to seek, like, the full potential of humanity or mortality. So he doesn't want to, like, crush that in him. He wants to be supportive. At the same time, Cord, I think, needs to keep Gale grounded as well, to make sure that he doesn't go to the further extreme and be his own worst enemy. Yeah, I'm gonna trust him until tonight, then.
I can hardly wait.
I'd rather talk to you at night anyway. Scroll of Dethrone. So another Scroll of Dethrone. We'll talk about we will talk about the annals of Karsus tonight, Gale. I'm sure you are looking forward to that. Yes. In fact, I can't wait. I'm so excited for talking to him about that we'll go to Elfminster after the fact. Let's go to camp now, because we can't go to camp here. Okay. Oh, Elminster's here. I don't know if I want to talk to him right now, though. I really want to talk to Gale. Does any of you all have anything to say before?
Feeling better.
You will grow to like Jahira's incense.
Okay. Let's save before we talk to Elminster. Elfminster. Elminster, Elmar. So yeah, the whole thing with Mistra's plan about blowing up the heart and all that good stuff. Sorry, we're gonna have to look for something else.
Elminster?
Oh, hello, my boy. No, don't mind me. I'm just enjoying a lungful of Baldurian air. Yes, a distinctive aroma, though perhaps not one worthy of bottling. I hear you've been browsing in the most esteemed of emporiums, Sorcerous Sundries. Indulge my curiosity. What wonders did you discover there?
I'm actually glad that we haven't poked around into Elminster's stuff yet, because I would feel really guilty running into him right now. So we can do that afterwards. We found the Annals of Karsus. It proved an enlightening read. You don't seem all that surprised to see Gale alive here. Oh, nothing in particular. Some charms here, some potions there. We know how Karsus made his crown, and Gale's going to forge it. First of all, I don't know if Cord wants to show all the cards in his hand right now. As much as he probably does idolize Elminster too, but he also knows that Elminster is the one who was trying to encourage Gale to destroy himself, which, for good reason, for very noble reasons, heroic reasons, but still. You don't seem at all surprised to see Gale alive and well. He would have thought that Elminster would have been would have reacted to that in some way.
I trusted he would be sensible enough to exercise caution in this matter and to seek the truth. By now, you are aware of the evil we are up against. Karsus' pestilent crown, the very tool with which its eponymous creator unmade an empire and magic itself. Perhaps now you understand what is at stake here, my boy. Though what Mr. asked of you was extreme, it was not without merit, nor demanded lightly.
What are you saying? Or rather, what are you not saying?
Mr. knows you defied her, Gale. Well, of course she knows. She's Mystra. She bids you come to her holy shrine in the Stormshore Tabernacle.
Wow.
There, she will grant you an audience.
Oh no.
At last.
The X. We have to confront the X. You should meet her, Gale. She might be able to help us. You really think Mr. will be willing to hear Gale out? Mr.'s done Gale enough harm, we won't owe her anything. Sounds good to me. Gale can tell her exactly what's coming when we get our hands on the crown. Stay silent. You really... So, Cord wants to say this, but he's still really salty at Mr. too, honestly. Just a bit salty. You really think Mr. will be willing to hear Gale out?
I see remaining optimistic is my duty. Especially when I'm not the one being asked to do the seemingly impossible.
Yes,
Trust
exactly.
in yourself. Trust in the weave. If you are willing, trust in Mystra. There is a conclusion yet to be written in this sorry tale, Gale of Waterdeep. And yours is the quill that will write it.
That's my boo. Not unlike Mince's boo. And he just disappeared. Gale, what do you make of all this?
My time is yours. What do you need?
That is a good question. Do you regret not using the orb when you had the chance?
I regret many things in my life. Choosing to be here, intact and unexploded, is not one of them.
I agree.
For now, to have a few more days in your company, no. I wouldn't change a thing.
That's the right answer, sweetheart. Why does Elminster have such faith in you?
I've often asked myself the same question, and never really found a satisfactory answer. You clearly see something in me that I can't.
I do.
Wisdom and intelligence required to overcome almost insurmountable odds,
That's
perhaps?
it. Yes.
Or the stupidity required to attempt it.
No. No. Core
Take it
doesn't
as
see
a
that.
compliment either way. You don't get to be 13 centuries old without becoming a sound judge of character. And cheese, apparently.
I'm all about the cheese. It ain't gonna slide down easy if it ain't cheesy. Alright. Gale wanted to talk to us tonight. And I'm excited about tonight. I'm still upset I can't talk to Boo and speak to animal form. Let's end the day. There we go. Nobody else has anything to say, right? I don't think Asterion had anything else to say, right? Asterion, I mean, you're right here. Might as well just check.
So, Mistress requested a chat with Gale. Unusually polite for a god. I do hope it goes well. We've pissed off enough gods already.
Yeah. And the god of magic is one that, as salty as Cord is, he still has respect for at her. Because, I mean, he understands it. He gets why. But he still is salty about it.
Gale. I hope he knows that a goddess abandoning him needn't be the end. I know from experience.
That's true. That's sweet of you to say, Shadowheart. That's very sweet.
Mystra wants to meet Gale. Impressive. The only thing a god's ever offered me is a cold shoulder.
Poor Gale. But Mr. is wrong about him. Perhaps he can yet prove that.
I hope so. Maybe I can help too. Are you still content at my side? This doesn't have to be your fight, and it's certainly not your typical habitat.
The city, you mean? With all its noise, smoke, stone, and bustle? I would not be here given the choice, but I promised you my support. And that is what you shall have.
Thank you, Gale. Thank you.
Still, though, this place crawls with life, but little of it flourishes. I see refugees unhoused, the destitute unwanted, orphans unloved.
This is
the
true.
city is like a forest with an overgrown canopy. Light and nourishment cannot penetrate, to those who need it the most, and still it draws them in. The safety of numbers, the promise of civilization, the dream of better. All that potential is too often destined to die in the dark and rot in the gutter. I wish there was a better way. I wish everyone could see the sun, have a full belly, and know nature as a friend. There is a balance that is yet to be found. Listen to me, preaching like an initiate in his cups.
No, I definitely agree. It's a fine dream. Perhaps you can help find the balance. I didn't expect such naivety in the arch druid of your vintage. This is my home you're talking about. It's not some pit of despair. No, it's a fine dream. Perhaps you can help find the balance.
Yes, I hope so. But we have a battle to win before any of that.
Okay. Those are... Cord also feels the same way, because he too is a very hopeful optimist. What's in the backpack? Apparently Minx doesn't care if I ruffle through his backpack. Nothing. It's okay, Minx.
Goddess or no, it is a fearsome sting to be let down by a lover. And to hear of it from another of her bright birds. It must be difficult for Gale to imagine great Elminster courting, writing poems, doing certain deeds. It is difficult for Minsk to think of too. Let us speak no more of it. Of Elminster and the sex, I mean.
Oh, that is great. Elminster and the sex. Jahira.
Ugh, that pointy-headed old fart talks too much. But he has also moved mountains, walked between plains, and dragged himself back from death a dozen times.
Hey,
if
that's
he still
impressive.
believes in Gale. The boy should not be overly concerned what his ladylove thinks. Goddess or no.
I love Jahira's perspective. She's very. I like it a lot. It's hard to describe.
I couldn't help overhearing what Elminster said to Gale. Not every day a god asks for a chat. Hey, maybe I'm invited too. I can be the muscle.
Making these rounds, I miss Lae'zel. I really want to get Lae'zel to our party back. It really stinks, because I really want to hear her input about all of these things. Let's save before we talk to Gale, because I feel like this is going to be very important, especially if he's going to be talking about us. So, hey, sweetheart.
I don't think I deserve you at times. I told you of my ambitions, the likes of which many would balk at. And yet you remain at my side.
Yeah, I support you. You're welcome, but don't put yourself down. You deserve me and a lot more besides. I'll stand by you, but some further exploration of what you intend won't go amiss. I'm starting to regret our relationship. What am I even getting myself into? You're welcome, but don't put yourself down. You deserve me and a lot more besides.
Gladdens me to hear you say that. Perhaps I can show you my gratitude another way, by demonstrating exactly what ascension will mean to me. To us.
Okay.
Words alone are not enough. Permit me to show you. Please, close your eyes a moment.
He's gonna trust him. He's not even gonna question it. He'll close his eyes.
Astra navigamus. Few mortals ever glimpse what you're about to see. But don't be alarmed. I'm here with you. Now, open your eyes.
Ooh, this is beautiful. Now, is this an illusion or is this real? Ooh, this is so romantic. This is really beautiful, Gale.
The Outer Planes.
Oh.
This is where gods dwell. They observe us from afar, where they make playthings of us. They will keep all of this from us. The power, the possibilities. They only want us to serve them, to pray to them, and ultimately to die for them. But what if we didn't need them? What if we wielded their power instead and helped ourselves in all the ways they refused to? I could make that happen. I could make this illusion a reality, with you by my side.
Are you saying you want to ascend? To claim godhood? I don't need the stars, Gale. I have you. You defy Mistra as we need more enemies? He definitely means this, especially because of the last time they shared their first romantic moment together. He told Gale that he loves him, not his powers, not his ability, not his, connections to gods and all that good stuff. Like, he doesn't have to impress him. He just loves him for who he is, not what he can do or what he is connected to. Are you saying you want to ascend, claim godhood? I'll say this. I don't need the stars, Gale. I have you.
Then have me. But have the best possible version of me.
Okay.
The tadpoles, the orb, these threats to our existence. The gods could aid us if they wished, but instead they cower behind Io. So let us act ourselves. With the power of the crown, any foe would be rendered impotent. Any obstacle would be dwarfed by our might. I used to believe Mistra's forgiveness was worth dying for. But I was wrong. You showed me just how much I have to live for. With you, I forget my goddess. I love you.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Tell me you feel the same way. Tell me you want what I want. Please.
I feel the same. Whatever you need of me, consider it done. I love you, but for the man that you are, not the god you'd pretend to be. I don't know what to say. This sounds dangerous. This is wrong, Gale. That power corrupt you even if you seize it. Cord feels that the right answer is this. But he's so curious. He's very curious. He doesn't want... He doesn't do the things he does because of money or power. He does... Okay, a lot of it is fame. He likes fame. Like, he does it for fame, and to be known. But he also does it because he wants to inspire people. He wants to, do the right thing and inspire others to do the right thing. He wants to show beauty. He wants to show art. He wants to make people happy. That's what he wants. And as a god, he could do that too. I think Cord believes that if he did become a god, he would not let it corrupt him. I think he believes that. And maybe if both him and Gale became gods, they'd help keep each other from becoming corrupt. So, you know what? I think he, even though he thinks this is the proper thing to say, like what he should say, he feels like he wants to support his man too. He doesn't see what Gale's trying to do to be the best version of himself being necessarily a bad thing. It's like, oh my gosh, you want to ascend to godhood, that means you'll become evil. I don't know if that's necessarily true. Now, it could be true in this game. It could be true. But not knowing what's going to happen with these choices, like, I'm just curious, what would it be like if him and Gale did become gods? That would be kind of cool. It could be, hopefully. I feel the same. Whatever you need of me, consider it done.
Right now, I need nothing more than a kiss. Then we'll face what is to come, together. And claim the crown when the time comes.
Let's not grow complacent. The path you speak of is sure to be a dangerous one. Wait, perhaps I'm being too hasty, and perhaps you're overreaching. Just kiss the man. The whole scene with them in the boat and the water, it's just... And, you know, we were just talking about Prince Eric a few episodes back. Like, this has got Little Mermaid, kiss the girl, kiss the boy, whatever, all over it. Oh, this is so sweet. Oh. Ooh, that look on his face. Oh. Oh.
You put the stars to shame. Let's sit here another while. I want to drink you in.
Dang, son! Woo! Oh. It's like a painting. It's like a iridescent painting. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that. That was so cool. Oh. Whew. Man. Sheesh. Woo. Jeez. And what's really cool is I do believe that the other romances of the other characters are just as satisfying. I believe that deeply. I am so invested in this. I am so happy and ecstatic at how well the Gale romance is going. It's just super cool, super fun, so beautiful, so romantic, and I just can't help it. Gale's a huge weakness. It's a huge weakness of mine and Cord, and I just adore him. I really do. You know, and I just very protective of him. I'm hoping that whatever happens when we get this crown, man, I'm hoping it'll work itself out. But, you know, even if it doesn't, it's okay. Like, you kind of play the cards that were dealt to you as best as you can and hope that it ends up, you know, not screwing things up too much, hopefully. But, you know, we're all human, or mortals, until we ascend, apparently. Guess we'll find out what's gonna happen.
How much farther can I go?
Oh boy. Alright. Well then. Elminster knew that we discovered the secret to forging the crown of Karsus and came to deliver a final summons from Mistra. Gale needs to go to her shrine in the Stormshore Tabernacle, where she will grant him an audience. Okay. Alright. Go to bed. Let's do it. Full rest. Still having trouble.
Still alive, so that's progress.
How are you feeling, Gale?
Always at your side.
I hope the city doesn't seem too small and quaint to you. Now you've caught a glimpse of what lies above and beyond. I had hoped to have a word with you about that, in fact. Our little voyage to the stars.
Yes? What about it? A glimpse of eternity. I've thought of nothing else. Don't tell me you're having regrets. Not just now, Gale. There's something else I wanted to speak to you about. No. A glimpse of eternity. I've thoughts of nothing else since.
What I proposed to you was something bolder than most mortals ever have to contend with. And yet, your resolve was firm. I wanted to see how you felt on Terra Prima. Did our dream survive the waking from it?
I said I'd support you, and I meant it. Are you questioning my feelings or your own? Perhaps I was caught up in the moment. No. Cord is putting faith in Gale. He believes that Gale will do the right thing. He'll do the right thing. He was willing to sacrifice himself, you know, he's willing to make arguably the ultimate sacrifice to save the world. So he believes that he doesn't really have any doubt that Gale will want to do the right thing. I said I'd support you, and I meant it.
Then my sore arms thank you. I can finally stop pinching myself. I can't tell you how glad I am not to face such an undertaking alone. We will succeed where Karsus failed, I'm sure of it.
Cord is short of it too. He has faith.
Standing side by side, even against such intimidating odds. How could we not?
It would make
Is there anything else you wish to discuss?
It would make for an amazing story, an amazing song. I wanted to speak about us for a moment. We've been given a rare gift. Yeah, I believe in Gale's solution than the Astral Touch Tadpole solution. I want to speak about us for a moment.
There's nothing that would give me greater pleasure.
How are you feeling?
The same way as you are, I hope. Determined, focused, a tad impatient.
A tad.
With the crown, our fates will be in our own hands at last. So long as we don't let go of each other.
Exactly. I think that's the key. So good. It's a plan to godhood. Woo! Cord will have so many amazing holidays. The most amazing holidays for the people who worship him. Not that he's looking for people to worship him, but I'm just saying it'll happen.
Is something on your mind? You can always unburden yourself with me.
Oh, look at! I love that small smile that went to his face when he said that. Okay, Astarion.
Hello, my dear.
Apparently, he didn't overhear us talking about us turning into the next god. Ooh, a cleric of Cord. That would be cool. Especially since there's already a Cord god, but spelled differently in another D&D setting. I think that's pretty awesome. Hey, Boo. Alright. Astarion, I remember. Thanks for hanging out. But let's hang out again later, now that I've used you.
What can I do for you, my friend? Darling,
I'm sorry, it sounds awful. But Jaheira needs more screen time. Let's check out Elminster, what Elminster is hiding. Because again, Cord is nosy. Very nosy. Gale still wants to talk to us.
So all it took to get Mistra's attention was to learn how to reforge an artifact that once destroyed her. It's obvious when you stop to think about it.
What do you think she wants to say? She's scared of you. You're one step closer to being able to challenge her. How could she possibly know we read a book? Because she's a god? Hasn't she got more important things to worry about? Are you sure you want to go to her? She might want to punish you. What do you think she wants to say?
Well, I doubt it's an apology for asking me to die on her behalf.
I doubt
Whatever
it
is. If it's important enough to send Elminster, we can be damn sure she's serious. This is a conversation that's long overdue on both sides. I owe it to her to hear her out. Come what may afterwards.
Yeah, and I'll go with you. I agree. It's time we headed to the Storm Shore Tabernacle. Why bother? It's obvious she just annoyed you at the book. Not yet, but soon. I agree. It's time we headed to the Storm Shore Tabernacle.
After you.
How do we get there again? I guess we're gonna find out later. Let's go.
Let's see.
Go into Elminster. Speaking of Elminster. Ooh. Nice, Elminster. The guild, another gilded chest. Lol Scandal. We definitely could use more ingredients. Ashes of Imp Pentagium. The Thrashiet Codex.
Bet I can crack that open.
20.